Nowitzki, can he deliver? Well, the national anthem of Spain, which we heard first, is the Royal March, appropriate as the Spanish are trying to march from the German capital of Berlin all the way to Lille. And the German national anthem, known the Song of Germany, the third stanza, speaks of unity, justice, and freedom, the type of unity that the Germans definitely need here. My partner alluded to the fact that there is some dissension in the ranks as you look at the combined officiating crew from Croatia, Ukraine, and Montenegro. And right now, George, Germany really need to come together as they face a formidable foe in Spain.
Absolutely, they need to find a way to score basketball. If you look at the average, it's 73.5 points per game scored by Germany. By Spain is shooting almost 20%, 20 points more per game, 93. This is the roster here of the Spanish team.
We know that Pau Gasol is having an absolutely fantastic tournament. He is leading the Spanish team and leading the tournament with 23 points per game. But who else do you need to have a good performance from here, George, from Spain?
I'm looking at Twin Towers of Spain, and that's Pau Gasol and Nikola Mirotic. They are leading the scores. Pau is averaging 23 points, Nikola Mirotic is 13.5. They are the best scorers there for Spain, and I think that, again, they will step it up. Here's the starting lineup here for Spain. At point guard, Pau Ribas. Off guard, Sergio Llull. Fernando Cenemeterio will start at the small forward, Nikola Mirotic at the power forward, and Pau Gasol, the big man, at center spot.
And here are the German team who are trying to defeat them. You see the back of Nowitzki. He might have to put his team on his back. We'll take a look at the lineup. We know, of course, about Nowitzki, George, but the Germans also are going to need a strong game from their point guard, Dennis Schroeder.
Dennis Schroeder is playing, as far as the stats are concerned, a great tournament. He's averaging 19.8 points, and he is dishing out almost 6 assists. I mean, he's been spectacular at times, but I think at the moment it does not make sense to single out any players. I think either Germany wins as a team or they go down as a team. That is my prediction. Here's the starting lineup for Team Germany. As expected, Dennis Schroeder's going to start at the point guard. Paul Zipser at the small forward. Carsten Tada at the off guard. Dirk Nowitzki at 4. And look at Tibor Pleiss. He's going to make the starting job there at the center spot.
Well, if you're just joining us, welcome to Berlin. Welcome to Eurobasket 2015 action. It is decision time here in Group B, as it is a knockout game, effectively an elimination game here between the hosts, Germany, and the crown princes of European basketball, Spain. Spain have won this competition on 2 occasions. They've got 6 silvers and 3 bronzes, as you get a look at the 2 key players in this afternoon's game.
I think both of these players spoke about it before the game. They feel, they understand that their teams need them the most. This is the crunch time. This is the game of truth, and I expect both Dirk Nowitzki and Pau Gasol to be at their best. I think they spoke after yesterday's practice. They are ready to meet the challenge. They understand that the team that loses is gone home. There is no more place for them at the Eurobasket.
There are no tomorrows. And speaking of Eurobasket, you can see how often Pau Gasol and Dirk Nowitzki turned out for their countries 6 and 7 times respectively here at Eurobasket. As you look at Coach Fleming, you saw fleetingly there first Coach Sergio Scariolo at the helm of the Spanish team. And the Spanish have been really dominant in this competition since the new millennium. They've won gold in 2009, 2011, silver in 03 and 07, bronze in 03, and in the last Eurobasket in 2013. Of course, Germany have won this competition too. We mustn't overlook this. They won it in 1993 when Chris Welp was the MVP. They took silver in 2005 when Dirk Nowitzki was the MVP. And we'll see who's going to be the MVP of this game as Spain in the red uniforms and Germany in the white uniforms try to secure the win, which will see them advance to the knockout stage in Lille. It'll be Germany in the white uniforms and Spain in the red uniforms.
Let's look if Carsten Tada, who started yesterday in the game, had a good entry there, if he's going to provide the same kind of boost and energy to his team as he was able to do yesterday.
Well, welcome to Berlin. Welcome to Game Day 5 here in Eurobasket 2015. It is Group B action, an elimination game between the hosts, Germany and La Roja of Spain. First possession to the Spanish. Sergio Llull makes the entry pass to Pau Gasol.
I think you can expect the Germans to come out with some aggressive defense. They can play very physically.
Here's Rivas on the point for Spain. Gasol gets his second touch in the offense. Mirotic, top of the key. Strolls down the lane. Now, shot clock running down. Good defense by the Germans, and Mirotic didn't get it off in time.
And this is, if you coach Fleming, this is what you hope for. Get established defensively, and Germans just really worked hard defensively and made the Spanish miss their 24 seconds allowed to take a shot.
Now here's the icebreaker, George, for Germany. Dennis Schroeder is just so quick, so hard to guard. He wants a ball screen from Nowitzki. Schroeder spots up. That 3 is short, and Rivas with the rebound for the Spanish.
And that's what most of the teams have been doing in the tournament, just giving the shot to Dennis Schroeder. He's a lot better on the penetration.
Gasol kicks to Llull, gets the ball in the low post. And he looks at Pleiss, moves it on to Llull. He spots up. That's off the mark. Neither team can score so far here in the opening of this one. Rivas picks Schroeder's pocket. Rivas to the rim and lays it up and in.
That's a great defense there by Rivas. I think he always patiently waits for his chance, if it's defense or offense. An extremely valuable player for Spain.
There's Schroeder on the wing again. This time it's Pleiss who offers the ball screen. And you can see how the Spanish are sagging off, but you can't sag off that man. Nowitzki with a 3.
That is important right there for Dirk Nowitzki to get going early. He is fired up. You see it on his body language. Look at the follow through right there, right over Mirotic. Nothing but the bottom of the net.
George, we should say that even though Germany have a 1-3 record, they've been involved in every game. They beat Iceland in their opening game, lost by Serbia to 2, lost by Turkey by 5, and lost in overtime to Italy.
But some close games, difficult games to handle.
Sentimentario. This drop shot won't fall. Pleiss clears the boards. I tell you, the German crowd are in tremendous spirit. They're on their feet. They're putting their hands together. We haven't even played 3 minutes of basketball yet.
Nobody's sitting down. You're right.
Zipser with Mirotic. Shot clock at 5. Zipser gets in the lane, rises, it won't fall. Pleiss cleans the glass.
Pleiss is in the right position. He was not boxed out by Cenimario. But to be truthful, Pleiss is towering over Cenimario, so he just grabbed the rebound over him.
We heard Coach Fleming say to Pleiss before, big fella, you got to eat
look
glass.
at the defense by Nowitzki on Mirotic.
Here's Nowitzki. Is he going to let it fly? Nowitzki rims out.
That would have been a great basket there for Germany. But Dirk is playing some inspired basketball. I think he has really come to play today. Now he's going to go against Gasol on the post.
Rivas, let's fly. Triple! Pau Rivas.
How effective he's been for Spain in the last couple of games when he's getting more playing time there.
It's 5-5. We played exactly 3 minutes. A good start to this one. Remember, it is do or die. Carsten Tada on the wing gets the start, the second start in this tournament from Coach Fleming. Schroeder to the Jets. Good defense by Sergio Jewell. Back comes Spain. And Zipser commits the foul.
That was a great position defense there by Jewell. He just slides before Schroeder. It is not easy thing to do because Dennis Schroeder here on the penetration. I mean, I don't know if there's a faster guy than him here in Berlin.
Well, this is a mouth-watering matchup between Jewell and Schroeder. They are both very, that's 3 varies quick.
Well, I think that all Team Spain understands that Dennis Schroeder is the key player from the perimeter, so they're going to be really concentrating on him as a team defensively.
Schroeder had 29 points in the loss to Italy yesterday, the overtime loss. We've got a foul here on Carsten Tada, and that is his foul on the ball screen, his second.
And that is not good for Germany because I think that Carsten Tada has been very good at pressuring the ball up, and I think he should stay as long as possible on the floor, but he's going to be substituted by Hajko Safarčić. So only after 3.5 minutes of play, already Carsten Tada picking up 2 fouls. He did the same thing yesterday. I was hoping for Germany that he was going to learn his lesson a bit.
A lot of the German players are very young and showing some signs of nerves here. We have another capacity crowd in the Berlin arena. The German people have really got behind this tournament, and now it's Mirotic who gets behind Nowitzki.
Nowitzki just loses sight of Mirotic, who cuts behind him. A beautiful cut and a great pass from Pau Gasol. Pau Gasol is so unselfish. He's the leading scorer in the tournament, but he's just really looking for his teammates.
Schroeder kicks to Zipser. Zipser lets fly. That's off the mark. Pleiss can't keep it alive.
And this is what's been troubling the Germans. They cannot hit the outside shots with consistency.
Mirotic to Gasol, and that's the Chicago duo, as my partner calls them.
What else can you ask for from your big guys? And the 4-man on the fast break makes a pass to a 5-man who finishes it. Mirotic to Pau Gasol.
Zipser. He's fouled by Pau Rivas. You can see, George, that Rivas, he's really allowed to go down and double in a low post because there is a foul. The Germans are struggling to make a jump shot from the perimeter.
They're going to be sagging off. I mean, if anybody was looking at the stats before the game, the Germans are really not shooting the ball well from the outside. As I said before, only 25% from beyond the arc going into this game.
They trail by 4. Safarčić to Zipser. Nowitzki wants it in the low post. Mirotic.
That was
defense by Mirotic.
That was an extremely tough passing angle, and it wasn't a law pass. I don't even know what it was that Paul Zipser was throwing. Dirk Nowitzki just did not really have a good position there on Mirotic.
Safarčić off his stagger screen. Shot clock at 5. Schroeder pass to Pleiss. Pleiss catches and he converts. Oh, the foul is before the act of shooting. Tough call by the baseline referee.
Wow, what a great catch there by Tibor Pleiss. I mean, you saw it. He was sandwiched between 2 defenders, and somehow he managed to get that ball from Schroeder.
Well, so often we see the continuation call, George. The Germans don't get the benefit of it here.
Look at the replay right here. This is a screen, this is a roll. And between the 2 players, he catches, he's fouled right there.
New shot clock for Germany. I think they'd probably rather take the hoop. Schroeder. Now he's got Mirotic. Little pass into Nowitzki. Not enough zip on the pass as Jewell steals it. Schroeder's got to be careful. He's going to get warned. He's already been warned by the referees for flopping. Mirotic spots up. That's off the mark. Pleiss with the boards for Germany. Benzing at the scorer's table.
Germany got to look for some easy baskets. No fast break points for them.
Schroeder in the no-pass offense. Knocks down the three, and he looks to the heavens.
He is making Spain pay. He got to take those shots. Otherwise, they're going to be playing off of him all night.
Got to get the respect of the perimeter defenders for Spain. Rivas, he'll pull the trigger. That's long. Šefacic runs down the rebound. It's 1-on-3. Šefacic wisely fans out.
Very wisely.
Gets it back from Nowitzki. That's no good. Pleiss puts it up. It won't fall.
Oh, that's a heartbreaker there for Germany. Tibor Pleiss just kept it up. A little pogo shot.
You can feel the nerves in the arena, George, are palpable. I mean, when Pleiss missed that shot, all of Germany just groaned here in the arena.
And we got a full arena again. What a great atmosphere we got here in Berlin. And Dirk is not happy going to the bench. He's been relieved by Robin Benzing.
We know Benzing got injured in the opening game, rolled his ankle, missed the second game, so it's good to see him back. I don't think he's quite 100%, but everyone's pitching in for the cause today for Germany. We're past the midway mark of the first quarter, 9-8. Gasol. Reyes in. Reyes is just so strong inside. And Gasol just takes it away from Pleiss and flushes.
With authority, Pau Gasol just somehow gets the rebound and slams it home immediately. Not leaving a doubt on that take.
Well, Pleiss is going to hear about that when he gets to the huddle against
he was
Fleming.
He was fighting hard for it. He just lost the handle on the ball.
Šefacic bounce pass to Pleiss. He misses the dunk, but Gasol is called for the foul.
And that's a strong take. This is what we've been asking Tibor Pleiss to do, just attack the rim.
He certainly went at it there. Pleiss is heading to the NBA next year. He's going to the Utah Jazz.
That's just a strong rebound by Pau, and there was just no way once he got the handle. Look at Tibor Pleiss just going up at it, attacking the Spaniard.
Pleiss needs to step up and knock down 2 free throws here for Germany.
But he's a good free throw shooter. Very soft touch for a big man. I think the best thing about Tibor Pleiss is the way that he can set his screen and how quickly he rolls to the basket. You agree with me?
Yeah, I completely agree. He's in his 4th Eurobasket. Played his last couple of seasons in Spain with Saski Baskonia and Barcelona Basket. Now, Germany come out and show some 1-3-1 half-court trap. They've done this before. Coach Fleming is changing the complexion of the defense. Now they settle into a 2-3 zone. Gasol at the elbow. Touch pass to Reyes. I'm not sure, George. Reyes might have pushed off on this.
He was establishing himself in the paint, and Robin Benzing was on his shoulder. Pau Gasol looked for the lob pass, which was great presence of mind. Look at that right here. That was a good passing corridor right there. Nobody there from the help side. So I think it's not so bad that Robin Benzing took the foul for the team. Of course, it's a 5th foul for Germany. So Felipe Reyes is going to get to shoot the 2 free throws.
A little high-low action from Gasol to Reyes.
But you see the patience from Pau. I mean, he just looks at all the options. He doesn't just go and take it. I mean, he could take it one-on-one on almost every situation.
Yeah, you're right. He is unselfish. He's a facilitator, moves the ball, takes his shot when he has to.
But that's understanding of the game. He knows that at this level, he's not going to beat the opposing team by himself. This is just being smart.
Well, it's also, you know, he passes to Fernandez, he passes to Rodriguez, he's passing to some pretty good players too, George, isn't he?
Absolutely.
Good to see that Fernandez in the game for Spain. He's found full fitness. Schroeder picks up his dribble a little early. Gives it to Šefacic. Benzing offers the ball screen. Pick and pop. Robin Benzing. Now shot clock running down. 5 seconds to deal. Šefacic to Zipser. And that is an air ball.
He missed everything. Heiko Safarci just created a shot for himself. I thought he had a good look at the basket.
He had a clean look, just maybe lost the grip on it. Now, Gasol gets deep in the lane. His jump hook no good. Gets the rebound, powers it up. That won't fall. Gets another rebound and makes sure of that one.
There's nothing you can do with Pau Gasol if he gets 2 offensive rebounds so close to the basket. Great finish by Pau. Way to stay with that.
That's a play you like.
Hard.
Schroeder. Oh, he scoops it under Gasol.
That's a challenge to the big man right there.
And stolen by Šefacic.
I don't believe it. There was a little bit lackadaisical pass out there by Pau Gasol. Turns into a turnover.
Good steal by Šefacic. Schroeder goes to the rim, and Gasol says, not this time, young fella. Jewel is so quick. Ooh, Shafacic stripped him.
Some quick hands there by Heiko Safarczyk.
Well, let's see if we can see this again in slow motion replay. Shafacic.
Oh, this was a steal right there, but I thought it was just a bad pass out there by Gasol.
Ooh, George, there's a lot of ball there.
Yeah, on that situation, there really was a lot of ball there. But it happened all pretty quick there.
Yeah, very quick to the naked eye. We had the pleasure of the instant replay.
The Spaniards struggling from the free throw line.
As the saying goes, the ball never lies. Those questionable fouls. How many times you see 1 or 2 free throws missed? So Jewel makes 1 of 2. Niels Gaffay comes in for Germany.
That's another young player that needs to contribute today. It's going to be a long game, a lot of intensity. I mean, the defense that we've seen so far, it's going to take a lot of energy from Team Germany.
Pleiss, ball screens for Shafacic. Benzing is open. Shafacic looks him off. Shot clock now running down. Shafacic kicks to Schroeder, a little up fake. He lets fly and he draws the foul. Good heady play by Dennis Schroeder.
That was a great ball fake there on Rudy Fernandez. I think on both guys, first he lifted Yui off the floor, if it was Rodriguez, and then gets the foul on Rudy when he falls right on him. That's no question, it's a foul.
Definitely a foul. So he's got 3 free throws now, does Dennis Schroeder.
But I think now it's last 2-3 possessions, I'm seeing that Germany is not setting up in their offense as quickly as they were in the first 5 minutes of the game. It's coming down to really one player just breaking down the defense and looking for somebody to shoot the ball.
Schroeder with a chance to draw level here with this next free throw. He has 7 points so far in this first quarter. This to go 8. He's got half of Germany's points. Got it. So Schroeder makes Fernandez pay. Now this is an extremely important passage to play here, George, as Germany will bring in 2 young players. It's Lowe and Fuchman.
But that's a reaction to the substitution of Hernan Gomez instead of Pau Gasol. So immediately Coach Fleming counters with Johannes Voigtman.
Germany staying that 1-3-1 half-court trap. And now they nestle into, I think, a 2-3 zone from here. And Hernan Gomez in the short corner lays it up and in.
That was a mistake there by Voigtman. He just completely lost track of Hernan Gomez, who was behind his back. He needs to be aware of that if he's the last man in the zone.
Low. Shafacic, stop and pop. That draws the iron.
That was a really quick shot there by Safarczyk.
Yeah, right now you got to wonder where are the points going to come from for Germany. Here's Chacha Rodriguez. Rodriguez, oh, look away past it. Joe, that's off the mark.
Long rebounds, you gotta box out if you are the guards. Mao Dolo didn't box out Rodriguez, who picks up the rebound.
That pass deflected. Germany just can't get a break.
I thought Rodriguez just kind of slipped over there, lost his footing. But Spain keeps the ball as it was tipped out last by the German player.
4 seconds on the shot clock.
This is a crucial defensive possession there for Germany. They don't want to fall back by more than 2.
Jewel, good execution of the inbounds play. And look at Fuchman as he claws the rebound away from Hernan Gomez.
That was a great box out by Voigtman.
Lowe gets in the lane, spins! Oh, pretty finish by Maodo Lowe.
That is some serious display of athleticism by Maodo Lowe. I mean, he's provided some good minutes off the bench at point guard. And look at Dennis Schroeder. He's clapping up his teammates. He's cheering them on the bench.
Oh, Gaffay fought through the screen. I'd like to see the referees let this go. George, I'm always having to go at the referees, aren't I? But I think it's so hard to get through screens. So if somebody slides through, give them a benefit of it.
I mean, with the quickness of these players, it is not easy. But do you see Rudy Fernandez? I think his back is not at 100%.
Here's a look at, I'm going to call him Molo. What do you think about that for the score?
Nice. And look at Dirk. He's also fired up. I thought Dirk was a little frustrated then when he was coming off the floor.
I think he probably wants to play as long as he can. Coach Fleming just trying to give him a break.
I mean, he's 37 years old. He gotta pace himself. I think that, I mean, at maximum intensity, I think that Dirk is most effective if he plays 25, 26 minutes.
Well, Germany will get the last possession of this first half. They're standing tall against the European giants, Spain. Shafatzik, top of the key. 5 seconds to go. Shafatzik, Benzing lets fly. The roof will come off. If it goes! Oh, Robin Benzing with a three at the death of the first quarter.
That is his favorite spot. We have seen him make 2-3 three-pointers exactly from that 45-degree angle from the left. You see it right here in the replay. Beautiful execution of a last-second shot, and Germany takes lead 20-18 at the end of the first quarter.
What a great start, George, for Germany. They got their noses in front after 10 minutes. We know that they had a really difficult start to the Turkey game. Remember, first quarter, they were down 31-11. They had a better start yesterday against Italy and a dream start for them here today.
Extremely difficult start, as you said, in those games before. But today, you know, you expected them to play some hard-nosed defense because this is what could carry them over the hump. But they are also scoring points. This is extremely positive. I said before, they came to the game with averaging 73 points. They got 20 already.
We know, of course, the class and the character of Spain. They won't be fazed by this early, strong performance by the Germans. You're looking at Coach Fleming. These two teams have played each other 17 times in competitive internationals in history. Spain hold a 12-5 record over the Germans.
Look at Quiet's 6 points there by Pau Gasol. I mean, he's really looking for his teammates. He got 2 assists. But I think as the game goes on and it's going to be this close, Pau Gasol will try to take over.
Well, Gasol has had a good first quarter. 6 points in 8 minutes. There's a look at Pau Gasol there.
But quite honestly, I think that he was more looking for his teammates than for his points in this first quarter. Obviously, as I said, as the game gonna go on, it's going to be a close one. He's gonna look more for his points, for the responsibility.
Well, Germany come out with Low, Gafai, Shafatzik, Fuckman, and Benzing. Just joining us, welcome. It's Germany in the white uniform. Shafatzik, little up fake. Rodriguez recovered. Nice pass to Fuckman. Oh, pretty basketball by Team Germany.
Look at Aiko Safarchi. There was a heads-up play right there. He just marched down between the towers, was able to connect on an alley-oop pass to Voigtman.
Spain come out with Rivas, Reyes, Rodriguez, Hernan Gomez, and Fernandez. So Hernan Gomez getting minutes in a pressurized situation here, George.
He has to. I mean, you have to share the minute. Look at Felipe Perez in trouble. He has to take an off-balance shot, and it's another chance for Germany to extend their lead.
Low pulls it out for Germany. The drums, the German drums beat, the German hands clap, and the German hearts flutter. Shafatzik. Shafatzik still. He led it for Gafai, but Rodriguez comes up with it. Rodriguez is going to go and lay it up and in. Easy basket for Spain.
At the end, he was not challenged by Robin Benzing.
Chacha Rodriguez with the deuce. And right now, Spain lead by, I beg your pardon, Germany lead by 2. Oh, Benzing is going to get called for a moving screen.
Oh, he just ran into Pau Ribas. I thought he lost his balance, and he's not happy with Mauro Low not waiting for the screen. This is what you hate as a big man. The guard needs to wait for you to set the screen.
You know, you're talking about Benzing, 26 years old, Low, 23 years old, and these are the little errors that you just have to, the second foul on Benzing. This is the errors that the Germans have to iron out.
And you know the small details will decide today in a game like this.
Nowitzki checks back in. Cha-cha-cha with the tree play.
That's Rodriguez just coming up from the corner. to the three-pointer on the extended free throw line, nails it down. Great shot by Rodriguez.
Spain lead by 1. Švacic uses the high ball screen. Švacic now seals off Rodriguez into the low post. Fuckman over Gasol. Oh my heavens!
Young Johannes Voigtman! Are you kidding me? Taking it one-on-one against Pau Gasol!
Well, welcome to Eurobasket 2015. Gasol! He powers it up and it drops, and Gasol says, "Don't count me out here, George."
And that was a hard foul by Voigtman. I mean, he wanted to make sure that Gasol was not going to score that basket, but somehow Pau just takes the contact and is able to connect.
Here's the replay.
That's a hard foul there by Johannes Voigtman.
And Lowe got some hand on the ball from behind as well. So back comes Dennis Schroeder for Germany. Gasol toes the line to add one more to his total.
That's some serious action there under both baskets. I'm taking off my jacket here.
Gasol misses the free throw. Here is Schroeder at the point for Germany. The drums beat a little bit faster. We hope you're enjoying the atmosphere wherever you're joining us. Alley-oop to Timur, and he missed it. Oh, George, you got to make those shots.
Yeah, but the pass was a little bit in front of him. He just really had to scramble to get that.
Rodriguez gets it back from Gasol. Foul here on Švacic.
You know, that last alley-oop, I thought that for some reason Tibor Pleiss got stuck there for a split second there on the screen. He just rolled a tiny split second late, and all of a sudden the pass is really in front of you, scrambling to get it, and then to catch it and finish it in the same move. It's not easy.
It's the fine details, isn't it? And Lowe's going to come in here for Švacic. Michael Švacic picked up his second foul.
So now Germany's got 3 players with 2 fouls. Safarczyk, Tada, and Benzing.
Remember, the rule of thumb is you don't want to pick up, certainly not 4 in the first half. Fernandez, Rivas, he lets fly. That's good.
Nothing but the bottom of the net. Great shot there by Pau Ribas. I don't even think the ball touched the rim.
That was pure. Spain showing their class now. They've erased the deficit. In the first quarter, they now lead by 4. Giffey. He goes at Gasol. Everyone's going at big Pau Gasol.
I don't believe it. I mean, is this the strategy or what? Just to attack Pau Gasol on the inside?
Remember, there are no tomorrows. You win, you go on. You lose, you go home. And Rodriguez adds 2 more for Spain.
That's a tough acrobatic shot there by Chacho Rodriguez over Nowitzki, or around Nowitzki, more to say.
He reestablishes that 4-point lead, does Sergio Rodriguez. Schroeder. Rivas increasing the defensive intensity. Bly sets a screen for Lowe, gets in the lane. That's off the mark. Clean look.
That was a shot that Mauro Lowe needs to make. He made a spectacular drive, but this is the kind of shot when you open in the mid-range that you have to make.
Rodriguez keeps Lowe at bay. Good defense by Lowe. Lowe's hoping that Germany can go on to Lille. It means he doesn't have to go back to college. Gets an extended holiday.
That's right. That's a good point.
Student at Columbia University. Rodriguez gets the handoff from Gasol. Tries to get it back to Gasol, but the lane was so crowded. Good defense by the Germans.
And that was a really low pass. I know that Rodriguez was trying to somehow squeeze it through 2 defenders, but if that pass went through, it was going right at Pau's ankles. I don't know if he would have caught that anyway.
Germany try to respond. Schroeder to Pleiss.
Oh! The rim wrecker by Tibor Pleiss.
Unbelievable stuff. Pleiss goes right at Gasol. My friend here, my partner, George Zidek, he played in the post. He's rocked a few rims, and so he emotes when the big fellas get going. Fernandez off the mark, and Pleiss with the rebound. Here come the Germans. Schroeder in free flow.
How about Tibor Pleiss just catching the alley-oop pass and finishing it over the defender? Look at that one more time. That is just beautiful.
Well, great timing there by Schroeder. Remember, the little fella's got to set the big fellas up, and Schroeder with the assist.
But I'm telling you, that's Pau Gasol has his hands full there defensively today. I mean, everybody is attacking him. from the perimeter, the big guys.
Schroeder gets in the lane to Pleiss. Pleiss, the left-handed jump hook is off.
That was a tough shot. He gathered himself, but anyway, over tall Pau Gasol, he missed that close in.
Germans didn't have good floor balance there. Nobody spotting up for Schroeder. Fernandez around Gasol's screen, and that is smooth as you like.
That's poetry in motion there. Great cooperation there between these two guys. I'm looking at the block shots. You know who leads the competition? Mr. Pau Gasol. So he's being attacked relentlessly today. With 2.3 blocks per game.
Schroeder pulls the trigger on a three. That is smooth!
That's a number 2 there for Dennis Schroeder.
And there's 1 point separating the teams as we pass the midway mark of the second quarter. It is game day 5 here in Berlin, Group B, the second of 3 games to come. This, an elimination game early. Spain versus Germany. Rodriguez with a devastating crossover in the reverse layup, and Rodriguez is playing really well for Spain.
Oh, he's coming to play, and he's just really keeping everything under control. He's playing with a lot of emotions, but still with a cool head.
Rodriguez has 9 points for La Roja. Schroeder again spots up. That one's no good. Rodriguez with the long rebound. Fernandez. The Germans recover back in their transition D. Rodriguez trying to get a pass to Gasol. A little bit too intricate, and he lost it.
That was tough because Rodriguez is not the tallest guy, and he got kind of squeezed in between 2 defenders. One of them, I think, was Tibor Pleiss after the roll. So not easy to get the pass off. He was just kind of throwing it behind his head.
Second turnover for Rodriguez.
The Spaniards go with the twin towers of Mirotic and Gasol. Now this is the starting lineup there. Again, only Rodriguez is instead of Ribas. So this is the strongest 5 I'm sure that Coach Carrillo's got at his disposal.
Pleiss tried to insert the pass. That's a turnover. Zipser back in the game for Germany. Fernandez to Gasol. Gasol powers it up and in. I love, George, the fact that he takes his time, he gets his balance, and then he puts it up and in.
He does. He doesn't rush anything, even though he's surrounded by the defenders. You see the confidence that he's got. Like, I'm just going to get it. Look at it one more time right here. The drop pass. He gets his footing, takes the power dribble, goes up, takes the contact, and one play.
Coach Scariolo liked that one as he pumps his fists. Spain now lead by 5. This is Gasol's 6th Eurobasket, as you saw. He missed the free throw, and Nowitzki clears the boards.
Let's see if Germany can again set up some shots for Dirk Nowitzki. I think it's essential that he gets going as far as scoring again. He needs a basket.
Nowitzki now bumped by Mirotic. Just a second team foul for Spain. But for Mirotic, it might be just his first foul.
I think again they need to go to Dirk. Let's see if they can set up a basket.
Well, Dirk's a little bit annoyed as he's trying to organize things. Pleiss is wide open. He doesn't miss that one.
He was just left. I don't know what happened where Pau Gasol was, but all of a sudden Tibor Pleiss is absolutely alone right underneath the basket.
How can you miss the big fella? How do you lose a guy who stands 2 meters 15? Hey, who's guarding the big guy? Rodriguez to Gasol. Gasol, he's dispossessed by Pleiss. Zipser comes out of it for Germany and fans out. Pleiss is the trailer. He's wide open. Now Nowitzki in the low post. Nowitzki goes at Mirotic. That is classic Nowitzki.
Ooh, that is a beautiful shot. The fadeaway. He gave him the lean in and just faded away. Did you see the form, the softness of the wrist?
He's got 5 points, does the wunderkind of German basketball. Mirotic, a deep three. Canasta! Nikola Mirotic!
That was a long three-pointer, and Nowitzki was pretty close. I mean, he challenged and contested the shot by Mirotic, and again Spain separates the 4-point lead.
Schroeder to the Jets. Schroeder goes at Yul. Nowitzki, a little show and go. Drops it off to Pleiss, and this time Gasol with the block. What a great matchup it is between the two Goliaths.
That was a great challenge there. Strong take by Tibor Pleiss, but this time absolutely Pau Gasol was ready for the challenge. Look at that one more time. The fake, the drive, drop-off pass, and Pleiss goes up. And there's Mr. Gasol. Well, great recovery, huh?
Yeah, terrific recovery. Pleiss and Gasol will see each other throughout the season. Pleiss making his way to the Utah Jazz. Has he got a good chance, George, of playing some minutes with the Jazz?
Well, he's got the potential. And the Jazz is a team that's really looking towards the future to build something in 2 or 3 seasons. So I think it's not a bad situation for Tibor Pleiss.
Of course, the Germans are without Mike Zurbez, who was injured in the preparation period.
And that was a huge loss to them. I think it was the biggest loss because they lost 3 or 4 other players to injuries. But I think that Mike Zerbs would have provided them with a lot of toughness on the inside. He's a true 5-man with a lot of muscle and body.
As the saying goes, when you go to a dance, you got to dance with the girl that you brought. You can't be worrying about the guys who aren't with you. Ta-da! Off the mark. Mirotic gathers the rebound for Spain. I never went to dances. No girls would ever go with me, George. Fernandez in the corner. Jul. Snaps a pass to Senamaterio, who's back in for Spain. Senamaterio. Jul, that's fly. That's short. And here's Schroeder in the open court. Hang on to your hat. Senamaterio says, I'm not going to let you get by.
That's only 13th foul for Spain, so that's a great way to stop the fast break that was led by Dennis Schroeder, and that I'm sure was going to end it up with an easy basket. I mean, he is lightning quick. Yeah, this is what Germany needs. Anytime they get a chance to get an offense, they get a rebound and run, they should do it. Get Dennis Schroeder in the open court. That's where he's the strongest.
Yeah, he was talking about, we've mentioned many times, you want to get open, easy baskets if you can. Schroeder had a look at a 3. Zipser had a clean look. A little tentative now is Zipser. Breaks that one, though. That was never in doubt.
Look at the cooperation and the emotion by Dirk Nowitzki. He set the screen, and Zipser nails down the 3, and Dirk is fired up.
Less than a minute to play here in the opening half. Scoop shot by Fernandez is off. Nowitzki hands it to Schroeder. Schroeder in the open court, skips to Zipser. Nowitzki wants it in the trailer. I think the Germans sometimes, George, have got to be better at looking where Nowitzki is. We've seen him many times in the tournament. Now he's going to catch it in a difficult situation.
Oh, they read it perfectly. Rudy Fernandez just knew that they were telegraphing the pass to Nowitzki. Agree with you 100%. They have to look for him early.
Now, Spain showing their composure, about a 3-second differential between shot clock and game clock. Gasol, he can shoot it. Trying to find Senamaterio now to Jul. Jul with a deep 3. That's off the mark. Pleiss with the rebound. Give it to the quickest guy in the gym. Now, Coach Fleming has a timeout if he wants to take it with 1.8 seconds. And he's going to do just that. Well, we'll take a break here in Berlin. Spain lead Germany 41-38. We'll take a timeout as we close out the first half of play. George, with 1.8 seconds left, you know, Germany have got a chance maybe to get a 3 off here to try and tie it.
Well, I would say that the first rule is don't turn the ball over. Number 1, okay, anything can happen. Number 2, they're going to have to look for a quick shot. I don't know if they got enough time to drive it. So I think that either somebody catches it on the move in full speed and going to try to go for a 1-dribble pull-up, or they're going to have to take it immediately.
Do you look for a long pass into the forecourt?
We can get that. Okay, we got 2 seconds, it's got to go quick. If not, you're 1 dribble and up. All right, okay, here we go. Okay, George.
So you heard the words of Coach Fleming.
I thought he was talking about a curl, so there's going to be some screen and somebody's going to curl. I guess it has to be Schroeder or Safarczyk or maybe even Giffey. I mean, they can explode, but all they have is 1 dribble, and they got to go up.
Well, Benting's going to bring it in. He's got good length, maybe to throw a long pass. Schroeder. And that's not the best of options right there. That's the best the Germans could come up with. Well, the end of one half of play in this elimination game, it is Spain 41, Germany 38. George, you've had an entertaining first half as Germany are staying close to the Spanish Giants.
Extremely. I think that Spain is leading by 3 points at the moment, thanks to the high percentage they're shooting from the two. I mean, Pau Gasol has been able to distribute some balls to his teammates, and also he's been dominant on the inside. So they got a high percentage from the two. It's even on the boards, which I think is encouraging to the Germans that they're holding their own. Spain getting a little bit more assists than Germany, just running a little bit more of a free range up-tempo basketball, but it is a very close game, and we have a great one here today. Low number of turnovers, 6 for Germany and 4 for Spain. I think that the coaches don't have to be concerned about that.
Well, speaking of up-tempo, George, Spain have got 9 points on the break, and Germany haven't scored any yet in transition, so you're quite right about the pace of the game. See Rodriguez, that's a surprise. Sergio Rodriguez leads the Spanish in points with 11.
Yeah, but I think he looks so composed, and we haven't really seen Sergio Rodriguez to explode here in Berlin. So I think maybe this is the game that he's just really gonna take things into his hands.
He's brought his A game to the money game. We'll take a break here from Berlin at halftime in this game between Germany and Spain.
show. Presented by Beetle.
Wer löst das letzte Ticket der Gruppe B, um nach Berlin zu kommen? Die Finalrunde der Eurobasket 2015. 4 Minuten 50 geht weiter, meine Damen und Herren. Rechtzeitig die Plätze einnehmen im Spiel. Deutschland gegen Spanien.
Dear basketball fans, please come back to your seats. In 2.5 minutes, we will start quarter number 3. Basketballfreunde, bitte jetzt alle zurück auf die Plätze, noch 2,5 Minuten, dann beginnt hier das dritte Spielviertel. Alle bitte wieder zurück in die Arena.
Well, good evening, or guten Abend, as they say in this part of the world. We are in the German capital city, Berlin. It is game day 5 here in Eurobasket 2015. This is action from Group B, which is the group of death. We are at halftime in this game between Spain and Germany. It is the final group game for both of these teams in the preliminary round, but it is an elimination game for them. Whoever wins this advances to Lille. Whoever loses this goes home. I'm joined in the commentary position by my partner, George Zidek. And George, your reflections on that first half of basketball.
Well, the first half was phenomenal basketball, just so high intensity on both sides. We see a three-point game, so if I'm looking at Germany, they have answered the call as far as the three-point shooting percentage. They went to the game with only 25% shooting beyond the arc. They are up to 42. That is very good news there for Germany. They allowed too many points from the inside, 22 points. They need to take care of better defensively of the interior. My question that I have, can Tibor Pleiss play for 30-plus minutes? Because he's been on the floor awful lot of minutes. If I look at Spain, I think they just need to exercise patience. If they exercise patience, go through their offense, I think they are looking in good shape. It's going to be more and more difficult for the Germans to play the same style of and same kind of quality of defense as the game goes on. I think they should look at Pau Gasol. He's been superb. He doesn't have the scoring game as he had before in the first half, but still he has racked up 10 points, 7 rebounds and 5 assists. So a complete all-around game. I am looking for Pau Gasol to take things into his hands as the game goes on.
In 17 minutes of play. Now remember, in order to, there's Sergio Rodriguez, in order to advance, these teams must win this. If Spain win, they will secure second position in the group. We know Serbia are going to win the group, Italy are third. If Spain win, they will go second. They will cross over with Group A. They will play Poland on Saturday. If Germany win, they will go fourth. And they will likely, George, play France in the crossover game. Here's your score at halftime. Spain 41, Germany 38. Second half to begin here. If you're just joining us, welcome to Berlin. It is Spain in the red uniforms, Germany in the white. Spain come out with Sergio Jules, Fernando Cementerio, Pau Gasol, Pau Rivas, and Nikola Mirotic. Cementerio attacks Zipser. And Pleiss gathers another rebound. The Germans come out with Schroeder, Zipser, Pleiss, Nowitzki, and Karsten Todd, the same 5 who started the game for both teams.
Let's look at the Germans if they can start off on the right foot offensive like they did in the first half.
Schroeder, a pass to Pleiss, and he felt he was fouled. We see this a lot now, Georgia. A ball screen where the screener follows the basketball.
Yep, that's right. I mean, this is what we've been seeing that all week here in Berlin on a lot of occasions. 7 seconds to shoot for the Germans.
Schroeder comes back to get it. Uses the screen of Pleiss, the alley-oop, and this time Pleiss finishes.
That's a great play, and it is working for the Germans. If Coach Fleming was asking for the big fella to get involved, he is getting his wish granted today. Tibor Pleiss is up to 10 points and 8 rebounds already.
On track for a double-double. Mirotic with a step-back shot, and that drops against Nowitzki as he gets the shooter's roll.
That was a tough shot. I mean, it was a one-on-one situation. Face up, and Mirotic is able to knock down the shot. No motion on that play.
Schroeder off the down screen of Nowitzki. Uses the ball screen of Pleiss. Kicks to Nowitzki. Nowitzki offers a screen for Zipser. He gets in the lane. Drops a pass to Pleiss, and Pleiss dropped the ball.
I thought that Zipser had an excellent chance to finish that play. I was surprised that he was looking for Pleiss.
Jules strolls through the lane. Sanamaterio lines up a three. That wouldn't drop. Rivas ghosts in for the rebound.
Look at Rivas just flying in there collecting that rebound. Schroeder's got to do a better job of boxing him out.
Sanamaterio to Gasol. And he attacks Tibor Pleiss. What are your thoughts on that one, George?
I thought Tibor Pleiss had a pretty good position. He was trying to raise his arms to avoid the foul, but he's called for it. Look at the replay here. They kind of collided and Pleiss was not standing, so I see the case for the referees. It is difficult to guard Pau. I mean, he's constantly moving. And I mean, you got a guy who's 2 meters 13. He's got a wingspan of at least a 2 meters 20 man, and he's coming down at you. He doesn't have to jump much, and he's getting above the rim.
Gasol, two-time FIBA Europe Player of the Year in 08-09. He was the MVP when Spain took the gold medal in 2009 in Poland of this tournament. Right now, he's just trying to get his team to Lille. Never mind the past honors. Nowitzki wants the ball in the low post. Zips are trying to get it to him, but Mirotic defends well. Schroeder, he'll stop and pop, got it.
He has to take those shots right there. I mean, he was again given a medium-range jumper because the defender is going behind the screen. That's a necessity for Schroeder to knock down those shots.
Schroeder commits the foul. He doesn't like it. The referee's telling him you put two hands on Pau Rivas.
Automatic. He could ask us. We could tell him.
Yeah, we've been talking about this, a talking point for us throughout the week. Niels Giffey is going to come in for Zipser. So Germany going a little smaller now with their lineup.
But they got twin towers there under the basket with Pleiss and Nowitzki.
Mirotic in the corner. He likes that spot. Pleiss keeps Gasol off the backboard. Here comes Schroeder. Oh, Schroeder, a little hesitation. Exchanges it with Pleiss. Now Nowitzki in the low post. Nowitzki drops a pass intended for Pleiss. Sanamaterio read it as he collapsed down on defense. Rivas to Gasol at the elbow. That's short. Carsten Tata with a rebound. Tata! Hook pass to Schroeder, who rises for the three. That's short.
That was well shorted by Schroeder, but he had a great look. A good penetration by Tata and a kick out.
Nowitzki commits the foul on Sergio Llull. He has a stern look at the referee, does Nowitzki.
But he knows he fought on that time. I mean, Tata got beat by Llull. That's a help side. Nowitzki is there. Yeah, that's a clear foul. Plus, he had his right hand on his back. That's an easy call to make. Still no problem there as far as fouls are concerned for Germany.
There's Coach Fleming, the bespectacled Coach Fleming. Desperate to get the win, to get his team through. One of the good guys of the basketball coaching world, Coach Fleming. Sergio Llull adds the 2 free throws. Spain lead by 5. There's an electric atmosphere here in the Berlin Arena as the German drums beat. This foul is on Llull as he tries to fight through the screen.
This is what you get at these national team games. I mean, an incredible atmosphere. Everybody just standing up, cheering for their own country, and the players playing for their country.
Pleiss gives it to Schroeder. Now this time, Llull has to go to the top side of the screen. Pleiss can't tip it up and in. They've been working that screen and roll combination of Schroeder and Pleiss. That one a bit short. Rivas! That's off the mark. Gasol keeps it alive. Only to the hands of Schroeder. Good call here by the referee. A blocking foul by Sanamaterio.
But did you see Schroeder? I mean, he got almost knocked to his feet. He spins in midair, collects the ball, and he is ready to run for the fast break. I mean, are you kidding me? This guy is an unbelievable athlete. Give him the ball in the open court, and you can just run.
Schroeder calls the offensive play. Here's Giffey on a flare screen. Nowitzki hands off to Schroeder. Giffey pulls the trigger on a three, short. Mirotic with the board for Spain.
That's a tough shot, and I would expect Germany to create some shots for Dirk Nowitzki in motion. I think everything is too static. You need to find him on an isolation, but early on the isolation, not after the whole defense is collapsing or is concentrated on him. That's what I think he's trying to say to Schroeder.
Nowitzki with just 5 points. He averages just a shade under 15, or has done at least throughout the tournament. Heiko Šefacic is going to come in and replace Tata. He played well in the first half. Fernandez in the court now for Spain. Plays hide and seek on Gasol's pick. I think he was in two minds there, George, whether to shoot it or give it to Gasol. Giffey with the rebound for Germany. Schroeder, that scoop shot, that's a patented shot by him.
But that's a shot. He does not put two hands on it. He just goes immediately from the dribble and goes up with his right hand. That is so difficult to guard, but it is more difficult to do.
I agree. It's a quick release as he tries to get it up before the big guys swallow him up. Ribas drops a pass to Gasol, and he flushes.
That's a great pass by Ribas. Penetration. He drops it off to Gasol, who finishes strong.
Molo checking in for Germany. Nowitzki on a diagonal screen with Giffey. Now Nowitzki going to try and take on Mirotic. He draws the double team. That's exactly what you're talking about. It's too static from Germany, George.
Absolutely. And I think Dirk is really frustrating.
The basket drops. I'm not sure if it's going to be Mirotic or Jewel who gets it. Well, Coach Fleming has seen enough. I think this is a good timeout, George. We'll take a break in the action here. It's third quarter, and this one between Spain and the host, Germany. Both teams trying to win to keep their hopes of Eurobasket glory alive. Well, good timeout, I think, George, from Coach Fleming. Spain lead by 7. He just wants to kind of settle the troops down a little bit.
I mean, it is the biggest lead right now for Spain, so he had to take that. Look at Spain with 6 or 8 with the steals. It's 6. I couldn't see the number right. So Spain just really getting after it in defense, and fast break points. They tell the whole story. I mean, we called for some easy points to be scored by Germany, but they are not happening.
Here's 2 of those fast break points there. Coach Fleming a little worried there, but this team are right in this one. They played well in passages throughout this. But that man there, Gasol. Oh, we've got words as you look at some of the replays throughout this. Look at the Spanish bench. So Germany with the possession coming out of their timeout. We got word that Kevin Durant is in the building. Hopefully we'll get an image of him at some stage. PA announcer just announced it here in the Berlin Arena. Šefacic probes. Benzing in. He probes, spins. A little bit too elaborate from Benzing. Šefacic picks up the loose ball. Shot clock running down. Benzing lets fly. And doesn't get the roll.
And that was a good spot there for Robin Benzing. He just likes to shoot it from the 45-degree angle. He made a three-pointer like that from the other side in the first half.
Jewel to Gasol, and a block from behind by Niels Giffey. Great hustle by Robin Benzing.
And look at Niels Giffey just getting there and blocking the shot of Pau Gasol. I don't think Pau expected it. Look at that. He thinks he's there, and Giffey just gets a piece of the ball.
And there is Kevin Durant, the U.S. international gold medal winner in the World Cup in 2010 in Turkey, won the MVP of that competition. He's here supporting Eurobasket 2015 in Berlin. Maybe George, he's scouting some of the teams if he's getting ready for the World Cup in 2019 to come in Spain.
Well, he's going to have to work hard to make the squad.
Oh, the Jets low! American team so talented, they won the World Cup in Spain in 2014.
That was obviously a joke. I mean, I don't know if there's a more talented player in his position in the world at the moment.
Right now, he's sitting on the sidelines, supporting this wonderful international event. Little hook pass to Gasol. Durant, of course, will know Gasol from their days playing against each other. And the foul here as Gasol puts it on the floor. And George, this is the mobility that Gasol has that you talk about. He's not just a post player. He can really put it on the floor and attack the rim.
He is absolutely not only a post player. We saw it the whole time. I mean, he just stretches out. The defense keeps it honest. He can fake, and you have to respect his three-pointer. First 2 games, he did not miss a three-pointer. He's shooting in the tournament. Let's see what he's got. He is shooting. You know what is he shooting from the three? 67%.
Wow, 2 for 3. How's my math? Am I right?
I would say he's going to be more 20 for 30. And of course, he's a great free throw shooter as well. He shoots 84% in the tournament.
Makes both free throws. Spain, George, they keep this comfortable 7-point margin. I'd like, 6, 8-point margins.
Yeah, they
keep the team loose.
I mean, they obviously would like a bigger separation, but the Germans are hanging on.
Benzing probes, goes in the lane. Pleiss just couldn't get his hands on the miss.
Oh, that's frustrating because it was going right in the hands of Tibor Pleiss after Robin Benzing took a hard drive in the middle.
Zone defense here from the Germans. 2-3 zone. Rodriguez, he picks up where he left off in the first half. He's saying, Coach, you put me on the bench. I had 11 at halftime. What am I doing on the bench? And he threads a 3.
And did you see the passing there by the Spaniards? They picked apart the zone defense of Germany.
Now,
great patience there.
Spain opened up to a 10-point lead. It is their largest lead. Germany have to keep their composure. Shafatsik with a little fake. His shot won't fall. Pleiss can't keep it alive.
They're going to have to call timeout. That's what I think Coach Fleming was signaling to the scorers table. It's time to talk it over.
Middleton comes up with the ball somehow. Fernandez behind his back. Fernandez looking for space. He's got Benzing. Fernandez on a 3. No good.
That was a tough shot for Rudy, but he had to take it because the shot clock was winding down.
If I'm Fleming here now, George, I wave the timeout. You know me in timeouts. I like keeping timeouts because now Germany are on offense, and Coach Fleming did just that. He waved the timeout off.
And this is an important possession right here for Germany. They have to find some kind of an offensive rhythm. I think they are just setting up way too slow. You see, they're not getting into the play aggressively. We saw that especially in the first quarter when they scored the 20 points in the first quarter. Everything was going a lot easier. And I don't think the reason they're setting up slower is an aggressive defense by Spain.
You just think it's the rhythm of the game?
Maybe
lack of concentration, maybe lack of leadership.
A little bit of fatigue also could set in.
But this is the 5th game for the players. Low pulls a trigger and his shot drops.
And that was a good pull-up shot there. You have to make those kind of shots. If your defender gets stuck on the zone.
Rodriguez bumped, and he still has the presence of mind to put it in. He does a somersault into the cameraman.
What a tough shot by him. That's a great play by Rodriguez, and he is having a great game for Spain. Up to 16, he ties the high score of Pau Gasol.
Benzing exchanges with Shafatsik. Shafatsik goes at Reyes. His pass to Anton Govel, who's come in. That shot is short and doesn't strike the rim. First minutes from Anton Govel.
And that's what we said. I mean, extremely difficult for the Germans to get a good look at the basket. It is really, for the last 2-3 minutes, coming down to desperation shots just to beat the shot clock. And this is Chacho Rodriguez just making his presence felt on the drive. The German fans cannot believe it.
Well, the thing now, George, as we talked about, Spain have got a chance for a 2-for-1 as we bring this third quarter to a close. Just less than a minute to play. As they try to extend their lead, Gasol to Fernandez. Fernandez fouled by Gobble. Germany are in the penalty. So good execution by the Spanish. They're so clinical, so experienced, George.
You know what I like? They are just not panicking. The whole time they are just playing their game. I have not seen Spain panicking at all, under any circumstances. Good with their execution. As far as turnovers, they got only 4 turnovers. So to me, they are absolutely focused.
Fernandez won the EuroLeague this season with his club, Real Madrid. EuroLeague, the top league in Europe. And now 45 seconds left here in this third period of play. Spain extend their lead to 12, their largest lead. Can Germany respond? Low in the lane, kicks to Benzing. Oh, Benzing had a chance to draw the foul on Reyes. Shafatzik to Gavel. Shot clock running down. The collegian Low is going to pull the trigger. Shafatzik couldn't get the rebound. Spain do. And they'll see out this quarter of play.
They're going to be patient. They're just going to go for one shot. Chacho and Pau, 2-man game.
Rodriguez, Ilmago. His pass to Gasol, exactly right. It's a 2-man game. You're right, George. And less than 1 second left here from Spain.
They're going to take a timeout. They're going to talk about it.
It's the first time out for Coach Scariolo. He's going to try to draw something up here. His team lead by 12. And a good opportunity for Spain to try and extend that lead.
Look at the story with the turnovers. Spain's got only 4, Germany 10. At points off turnovers, 2 and 15. That's a huge difference right there. I mean, that really does make it very difficult for Germany to stay close in this game. That was interesting to see, actually, after that play was broken up and only 0.7 seconds left on the clock, that Pau Gasol was kind of waving his hand at Coach Scariolo not to even take the timeout. Because the only thing that you can do really is just to throw a lob pass and go for the tip-in.
Well, sometimes, George, you'll notice when you're playing days, teams have end-line plays with this in mind, the kind of last 1 second on the shot clock type thing?
I mean, they prepare for it, but you know, anything less than a second is really difficult to do. It has to be, in my opinion, it has to be a mental lapse and a huge mistake there
by the
defensively. Yeah.
So Spain with 0.7 on the shot on the game clock here. Reyes, alley-oop, and just a little bit too far for Gasol.
I'll tell you what, I mean, that
it was
almost
good execution.
played out.
Absolutely. Well, at the end of 3 quarters of play here, it is Spain 60, Germany 48. We'll take a look at some statistics. George, I'm going to ask you a really hard question now. As you look at the stats, George, it's do or die here for Germany. There's 10 minutes left. I understand fatigue. I understand player rotation. But does Coach Fleming come with Schroeder and Nowitzki to start this quarter?
Absolutely, yes. I mean, he's got 10 minutes to play in this Eurobasket, and it is all out. I think they're just going to go with the tightest rotation they have, but at the same time, I think that Dirk's going to have to show some defensive presence as well.
Speaking of defense, the 3 blocks there from Spain to 10 turnovers from Germany are blighting their attempt to try and beat the Spanish crown princes of basketball, Spain.
And I think we spoke about the importance of the outside shot for the Germans, and we complimented them on shooting 42% from the 3 at halftime. it is back down again to 29%. So I don't think they made a three-pointer there in the third quarter.
Wow. You know, you got to make shots. It's been the Achilles heel of the German team, isn't it? Struggling to find somebody who can knock something down consistently from behind three-point line.
I mean, if you're playing against a team like Spain that are so big on the inside and fast at the same time, overplaying the lane, they got a lot of steals, then you have to make some outside shots.
There's a look at the volunteers who've made this event happen in their champion blue polos. They do everything here from the media room to wiping up the sweat on the floor to the driving.
They brought you some chocolate too.
They brought us some chocolate, which we're very thankful for as well. I only got one. You got a couple of those yourself.
Well, there were 8 of them, and we down to 4. I mean, I turned my back, and all of a sudden the chocolates are gone.
I gave 1 or 2 to the Turkish colleagues of ours next to us. We're going to see Turkey versus Iceland next. Now, 10 minutes to decide this one between Germany and Spain. Germany come out with Low, Nowitzki, Benzing, Zipser, and Schroeder. Pass by Nowitzki, read by Fernandez. Spain come with Rodriguez, Fernandez, Mirotic, Reyes, and Sergio Llull.
Spain again running their offense.
Mirotic off a down screen. That's off the mark.
Ooh,
now Schroeder with the rebound.
That would have been a killer there for Germany if Mirotic knocked down that 3.
Schroeder to the Jets. The little scoop shot is good. Well, is this a portent of things to come? And is the comeback on?
And he is stepping it up when his team needs him. This was a great play by Dennis Schroeder.
Schroeder has Germany within 10. Mirotic wants the ball in the low post. Kick to the corner, extra pass to Rodriguez, to Fernandez. Loose ball. Shot clock running down. Rodriguez. That's short, just strikes the rim. Here's Schroeder in the open court. And Jules says, you know what, hang on, young fella, I'm gonna just give you a foul here.
But look at Schroeder just immediately going there. I think that as the game goes on and the difference is still there, 10-point deficit for Germany, I think they're gonna have to start some chances, meaning that if they're getting on the boards, as we see the last play by Schroeder, I think Schroeder's just gonna leak out to the fast break. Take some chances. You need him to get the ball in the open court.
Get some easy baskets. Well, you're right, partner, about Coach Fleming. He starts with Nowitzki and Schroeder. Benzing can't convert the layup. The tip won't fall. He was looking for a foul. And so were 13,000 fans here in the Berlin Arena. It's a capacity crowd. It holds 13,050 people. A shot off the mark. Nowitzki with the rebound to Schroeder. And this time, great transition defense from Sergio Llull.
That was a smart defense. And I thought it was Rudy actually just making the stop there by the sideline. And right now, again, he's got some painful grimace. You saw Rudy Fernandez just walking there in the corner. Oh, it was you. I'm sorry. You're right, Rian.
No props. Germany come out in the 2-3 zone. Fernandez, that's off the mark, long rebound. Schroeder picks it up. Schroeder kicks to Low, steps in. Nowitzki, Zipser.
Nothing there, that's a good transition defense by the Spaniards.
Nowitzki, his patented move, no good. Mirotic stood tall. He will have seen that a few times as he plays for the Bulls against the man from the Dallas Mavericks.
But Nowitzki just cannot buy a shot today on one-on-one situations.
Llull rattles home a 3, a treat play for Sergio Llull. He signals to the bench, and Coach Fleming signals to the scorer's table. He wants a timeout. Spain lead Germany here in the final game in Group B, 63-50.
Opportunities, but you gotta shoot the basketball. You gotta shoot the basketball. This is the moment. Step in, shoot the ball. You got nothing to lose. Come on now. Go.
That is exactly correct.
And we saw that in that transition opportunity. They had good looks, the Germans. Somebody just didn't pull the trigger, and then all of a sudden the Spanish get back and they recover. How would you like to play for a coach who says, guys, you got the green light, shoot it?
This is a great moment here now with 7.5 minutes to go in the game. I think that Germany is going to start making some shots and taking the shots when they open on the first look, or it's going to be extremely difficult.
You heard the words from Coach Fleming. This is the moment. This is the time for the Germans if they're going to get an upset. But they're playing against the class and the power and the experience of Spain.
Yeah, but we've seen so many upsets in the Eurobasket this year that anything is possible. But I think that Germany just has to find their mark.
So we've got a technical problem here.
No, I think that the scores table started the clock before Schroeder touched the ball. That's what Coach Boris Rizik of Ukraine and Sergio Scariolo of Spain are explaining to the scores table. Wake up, guys, come on.
Wake up, we got a ball game. Everyone in the arena is awake. They've got all their senses working. Using all their buttons. Schroeder eyes, that's a tough shot, it drops.
That is such a hard drive. I mean, Sergio Llull is a great defender and athlete, but he just didn't have a chance to stay on that shot with Schroeder.
Llull. Mirotic. Back to Llull. Good defense by Germany. Tough shot by Llull. Oh, are you kidding me?
My
God. Sergio Llull! Up balance shot, drops it.
And he is heating up at the right moment after making that huge three-pointer. What a difficult drive in the last seconds of a shot clock.
Can Germany respond? Dirk. Jump stop in the lane, draws the foul.
It was on Reyes. No, it's on Llull.
Llull admits the foul. So Nowitzki toes the line. He's got 2 free throws. He came up with the Würzburg Basketball Club back in the mid-90s.
But he's played quite a few years there with the Dallas Mavericks, hasn't he?
17 years. Unbelievable. What a loyal servant to the Dallas Mavericks Basketball Club. And now a loyal servant to his native country. Trying to lead his team to a precious Eurobasket win here. They trail by 11 to the Germans. Spain trying to extend their lead. That shot off the mark. Schroeder bleeds out. Zipser somehow got it to Lowe. Lowe goes right down Main Street.
That is important right there. Mardo Lowe and the Germans taking some chances with Zipser stumbling at the half-court line, but somehow they recover, and we got a deficit in single digits at 9. Look at Zipser. But that's a great composure by Rudy. I mean, he takes the contact. And there was another warning there for flopping, I think, from the referee.
Yeah, Nowitzki was having a word with the Ukrainian referee about flopping. Not for Nowitzki, but I think one of the Spanish defenders.
But this is psychologically a very important moment right now because the Germans have got into single digits.
Just the first team foul this quarter on Germany. Pau Gasol comes in for Spain. That'll quiet any Spanish nerves. Gasol looking at Nowitzki. Gasol with a jump shot. That's no good. Mirotic with a rebound.
And that is a costly mistake there by Robin Benzing. He's signaling to the bench that he was kind of in no man's land helping, but I'm sorry, I mean, he was really far away from the basket. When the shot is taken, you just have to aggressively go and box out, put a body on somebody.
You go get a man first, George. You don't look at the basketball, you go make contact with somebody.
Absolutely, I mean, especially if you have such an experienced and important player like Nikola Mirotic, you just have to box out.
So many times players get caught ball watching rather than just getting that good inside fundamental position.
Well, I mean, if you spoke about tightening up your rotation, I think that for the remainder of the game, both sides are going to go with the players they have here.
Milicic makes 1 and 2. 10 points to separate the teams. It's 66-56. These German fans have been nothing short of scintillating as they create electric atmosphere here in the Berlin arena. Schroeder, top of the key. Backdoor to Zipser with a flush.
That's a finish by Paul Zipser that you need. This is how you derive energy for your defense, with a strong finish. Great back out there by Paul Zipser.
Heck of a cut by Zipser. Spain knows the Spanish have seen it all. Jul off the window. Sergio Jul says, "Give me the ball, fellas. I'm taking over."
He just silences everybody in the gym. 13,000 people just. Oh! Three-pointer. Don't discount the Germans. It's Schroeder with a three-pointer, and he's up to 22 points.
He had 29 points, did Schroeder earlier in this tournament. In the loss to Italy in overtime yesterday, Milicic's shot rattles in.
This is a game, unbelievable momentums go one way or the other. What tough shots on individual matchups, one-on-one.
Nowitzki, extra pass to Lowe. Lowe's got the green light from Fleming. Got it!
That's a big shot by a collegiate player right there. And a smart play by Dirk Nowitzki. Almost a deflection, but he faked. He made a pass fake right there. Look at it right here. That was the difference. Nobody got their hands on it. And a wide open Mauro Lowe in the corner.
Well, you can see Kevin Durant enjoying the atmosphere. He's supporting Eurobasket 2015. He's played so many international games for Team USA. And right now here, he is a fan of this event.
No vamos ahora a regalar triple haciendo rotación que tenemos. Pinta, volvemos, que todo el mundo puede tirar. Todo el mundo.
That's what Sergio Scariolo is saying, if I understand correctly. Everybody from the Germans can shoot a three-pointer. Stay closer to your man.
And George, does that help you defensively, knowing whether you have to commit to help or stay home on your man if he can shoot it?
Well, I think he's asking his players not to overhelp. They want to stay closer to their man, because right now the Germans have scored 2 3-pointers in a row. And look at it, Liam. We spoke about it before. All of a sudden, Germans scored 2 3-pointers in a row. Look how easier it is for them. They live and die by the outside shot.
Yeah, exactly right. It opens up your interior game. Speaking of interior game, Tibor Pleiss comes in for Germany. He's provided good minutes throughout this crucial game. Pleiss has 10 points on the afternoon. Lowe with 11. Nowitzki with 7. And Schroeder with 22 for the Germans. 16 points for Rodriguez, 12 for Milicic, 16 points for Gasol.
What an important defensive position here right now for the Germans.
The Germans have got momentum. Scariolo with a timeout, trying to swing the pendulum back to Spain. And this foul on Lowe with 6 seconds on the shot clock.
But again, is Sergio Jul just so aggressive there on attacking his player, Mauro Lowe, and the pick and roll situation. I mean, he gets so low to the ground, even for Mauro Lowe, it's difficult to defend him.
Into the low post, Gasol goes at Pleiss. Pleiss stands tall.
Oh, he holds his own.
Schroeder to Nowitzki. The three's on the way, off the mark.
Oh, that was really close. And look at Zipser. He gets another chance here. Look at Spain right now. They go with 3 guards. Extremely quick lineup on the perimeter with Ribas, Rodriguez, and Yui. Paul Zipser, theoretically speaking, as a small forward with some size and force, he could have a good situation matchup against Ribas. They should look for that.
We'll see if they recognize it. Schroeder wants the ball screen to come back. Shot clock under 10. Molo on the wing. Tries to get it to Nowitzki, and Rodriguez read it.
Oh, there's only 3 seconds there left on the shot clock. Now the Germans just really have to set up quickly.
We'll see if they have a play here in the last 3 seconds of the shot clock. How many times the players go through these plays in practice? Shot is short. They had a good look. Zipser just didn't knock it down.
That was a great look for Zipser.
Jul trying to extend Spain's lead. Rivas back to Jul. He'll use the screen of Gasol. He'll draw the attention of three German defenders.
Oh, that was a tough shot. I mean, falling back.
Here's Zipser. Can he finish in transition? He can! He goes at Gasol!
Wow, what a tough shot. I mean, he got that ball almost behind the backboard, somehow gathers up and goes, I would say, around Gasol.
Well, the Germans are coming back. The Mannschaft, the national team, the Deutsche Mannschaft are coming back against Spain. Jul. His pass ends up in the hands of the coach. And George, are the Spanish starting to show some nerves here in front of this capacity crowd?
Well, I think that Jul just needs to understand after making two spectacular plays, he needs to calm down. He needs to stay under control. I have not seen Pau Gasol touch the ball. He's setting a lot of screens, you know, he's doing a lot for his team, but they just need to find an isolation situation for him.
Remember, this is a Spanish team without Jose Calderon, without Marc Gasol, without Ricky Rubio. Mirotic breaks up the play, and the referees are going to confer here.
That was the players collided. I don't even know, and I'm sitting right here, whose foot the ball went off.
The referees confirm the initial call. It'll be Spain's ball. And when you're struggling to score, George, you need the hustle plays. Good defense by Mirotic. Rivas to Jul. And there you go, right into Gasol.
You have to. Isolation.
Gasol isolated against Pleiss. Gasol the sky hook, no good. Good execution by Spain.
But that's a good shot. You live with that. I mean, you give the ball to Pau, and he operated. It was a one-on-one shot, and you know he's good going to the middle with his right hook. That's a good play.
I agree, and he's your go-to guy. He's your leading scorer. And you pointed out he didn't get touches in the last couple of offenses, and so well done for Spain to feed him. But right now, there's confidence coursing through the veins of the German players. They trail by 4 as they settle into their half-court set. Schroeder, top of the key, gets the rub from Pleiss. Schroeder, stop and pop! It won't fall, and Pleiss can't keep it alive. Jul with the rebound for Spain.
That was a great look for Schroeder. Just could not hit the shot.
Rodriguez, Cha-Cha Rodriguez, canasta!
And there's a killer right there! Cha-Cha Rodriguez. What a great shot by him.
That makes the difference 7. It's a 3-possession game on the back of that 3 from Sergio Rodriguez. Molo gets deep. Bounce pass intended for Pleiss. Just showed a little bit of nerves there, did Low.
But Dirk Nowitzki was completely wide open right behind him.
And now the body language of Nowitzki is heads in his hands. Spain trying to be clinical here as they wind down the shot clock. Rodriguez, his high arching shot won't fall. Shot clock running down. Rivas, no good. Schroeder has the ball in the open court. He goes by Rodriguez, no call. And this time it's fouled by Jul.
He gets out really fast. I mean, did you see how he flipped the ball up so he doesn't get called for the foul? He doesn't get fouled.
Yeah, very heady play by Schroeder. And this time it's a timeout here by Coach Fleming. He burns his 3rd and final timeout. This is the coach Sergio Scariolo and some German fans who are trying to get the most out of their team.
Fellas, listen, we gotta go quick. We gotta go quick. Dennis on the inbound here. Yeah, Tebow. Okay. Aodo. All right. Coming this way. Oh, here on the 10. Right? That's not happens. Oh, you're in the corner. Go quick. Go early. All right. Tebow, you're flat. Elis, que mirar atrás. el lado de uno tenés que tener el lado de dos, dentro contra Spain, dentro chocando.
You know what? I have to go back to the situation before when you said the body language of the German players. After that turnover right there when Lowe was trying to get the ball down to Pleiss, it resulted in a turnover. That was just a terrible body language there by the Germans. You saw Dirk Nowitzki just
shrug his shoulders a little bit. He's put his head in his hands. There's still time now. There's a minute left. It's 3 possessions. So, George, if you're Germany
but you
here,
have to believe. You have
absolutely,
to believe.
yeah. You got to be positive. If you're Germany here, do you need a 3? Do you settle for a 2?
You need a quick shot. You need a quick basket. It doesn't matter if it's a 3 or 2. I mean, if you're down 7, you just go for anything quick.
If Spain win this, they finish second in the group. Nowitzki. Oh, the Wunderkind! Super! Nowitzki with a 3. 4 points separate the team. Germany have a foul to burn.
And Fleming is asking his players to push up. He's asking for more pressure on the ball.
Rodriguez. Rodriguez against Pleiss. Rodriguez, Ilmago, step back. No good. Pleiss with the rebound, gives it to Schroeder. Here he goes to the Jets. Schroeder kicks to Molo. Got it!
Oh my God!
With a 3 for Germany!
I don't believe it! Germany scores 2 3-pointers after the timeout!
Oh, unbelievable stuff here. Molo with the 3. And Germany, would you believe it, are within 1. Oh, my heavens. The cardiac kids of Germany, they've got some belief. Now, George, let me ask you this. There's 22 seconds left. Spain advanced the ball. Both coaches have burned their timeouts. What do?
You have to foul. I mean, Germany is down, but so they're going to go for the quick foul. What again? I don't believe it. I got dizzy. I was screaming so hard.
It's unbelievable stuff here. You know, the Germans have been so close to so many wins. They lost by 2 to Serbia. They lost by 5 to Turkey. They lost in overtime to Italy. And right now they're just 1 point behind Spain.
Well, maybe they're gonna get their luck today, because what you said, I mean, they just came down always to the wire. Losing to Serbia on their last second shot by Bjelica, then going to overtime against Italy. I mean, what a frustrating Eurobasket for the hosting nation here.
They could put all of those frustrations behind them, the Germans, if they win. Now, remember, Spain, well, George, Germany have got a foul to give, so they got to foul quick. I presume now they're going to play man, overplay passing lanes, try and get a turnover, and then a quick foul.
You play aggressive, exactly as you said. And then you go with the foul. I mean, now it's a question who you foul, but I think that's pretty much, you get all high percentage free throw shooters there.
Quick inbounds play, Rivas. Well, the Germans are trying to foul.
Yeah, but that wasn't a bad play, because I think they took a chance for 4 seconds to steal the ball. Yeah, but I mean, they still got 1 foul. They get a foul 1 more time. So let's see if they gamble 1 more time. Immediate foul on Jewel. Let's see what Jewel is shooting here in the tournament.
Well, Jewel's going to step to the line. These are pressure free throws.
He's 80% free throw shooter. I'm sorry, in the tournament here.
Well, you're looking now at Coach Fleming. He's going to bring out Pleiss, King, and Zipser. He's bringing in Benzing, a three-point shooter, Shafatsik, a three-point shooter, and Nowitzki.
Yeah, he's going with the fast crew.
Now, here's the thing, George. Well, the first one's key. If Jewel knocks this down, which he does,
and you know
2 points difference now. If he makes this, Spain will foul right away.
Immediately.
We've talked about this before. Spain are in the penalty.
We actually had arguments.
Yeah, we did actually, yeah. He makes it. So now Germany will bring it in. Schroeder's going to pick it up. Rivas hasn't fouled yet. Spain lead by 3. There's the first foul.
Smart play by Ribas. I mean, Spain just burned off some precious seconds. I thought that what Coach Fleming was really frustrated and yelling to his players, come on, set up quicker. I mean, we got no time. We got to run. We got to run.
And here's, it's easy where we're sitting, George, right? But here's why I always, as a coach, want a timeout in my pocket, because this would allow Fleming to set up a half-court play here. I mean, it's free throws, but he would be able, before from the free throws, to advance the ball into his quarter court.
Agree, but at the same time, I mean, he was trying to stop the bleeding. Let's see the free throws.
Got it.
I thought he had to take those timeouts just to stop the bleeding.
Well, we'll take a look now. So Schroeder needs to make this one to bring his team within one. Spain out of timeout, so it'll give Germany a chance to press. Schroeder makes the second. So now in comes Zipser to provide some defensive length for Germany. Germany trail by 1, 9 seconds left. Don't even think about going anywhere.
But they have to be now conservative with the steal. They just cannot lose the player. They have to foul immediately.
So Germany are in man-to-man defense. Good refereeing here. The referee says, look, if you hold, I'll call an unsportsmanlike foul to Zipser.
They don't want that.
No, definitely not. Alex King comes in to provide a bit of athleticism. He'll replace Benzing. 1 point in it here. It's Eurobasket 2015. The winner of this goes to Lille. The loser goes on vacation. Here's the foul from Zipser. And quick foul. They put Lille back on the line, who just made his last 2 free throws. Well, George, this is what I call waiter at the table time. You're with your best girl, you take her to the fancy restaurant, you order the 5 courses, the bottle of wine, the dessert, and then the waiter comes to you with the check and says, can you pay? If you can't pay, you never see the girl again. Right now, the referee is going to give the ball to Jewel and see, have you been shooting free throws in your gym at home?
I think he's a player that just thrives on high-pressure situation. If you go back to his club career, you saw him making last-second buzzer beaters many times. That's Sergio Llull that I know.
He's made the first, now made the second. So again, the difference is 3. Schroeder, fouled by Ribas. They let it go. It's on the way.
No.
Oh, it's 3 shots. Can you believe it? Oh, it's 3 shots from Dennis Schroeder.
And Sergio Scariolo is absolutely furious right now.
My partner and I are standing here in these dramatic scenes here in the Berlin Arena. Talk about waiter at the table time now. Schroeder is going to get a chance to tie it up at 77 each.
It's going to get really silent here.
Schroeder, first free throw. Got it! Oh, 2 more to come.
22 years old, Dennis Schroeder.
Schroeder at the line today, a perfect 6 for 6.
Don't jinx him. You jinxed him right now.
7 for 7, that one was never in doubt. Now Spain have 3.8 seconds to come back, and Germany cannot foul.
And nobody has a timeout.
No timeouts left. Schroeder to knot it up at 77 each. Oh, it wouldn't fall! Oh, your heart goes out to the German team. Your heart goes out to Dennis Schroeder. Spain, dodge a bullet. Spain will advance. Spain will go to Lille. The free throw just wouldn't drop for Schroeder.
That's a heartbreaker.
German hearts are broken, but Spain advance to Lille. What a classic encounter. There's your final score. It's Spain 77, Germany 76 in Eurobasket 2015. Well, George, we're speechless here.
A difficult moment there for Dennis Schroeder. I mean, he's a young player, upcoming player, future of German basketball. And he had a chance to send the game into overtime. What a story here. I mean, what a game. The Germans give it up to them. They never gave up. They went down by 12 points. I mean, we are almost speaking that there's no chance of them coming back, but look what happened here.
Well, the fans will not leave the arena. They're showering the German team with affection as we look at the statistics. So Spain now will go second in the group with this win. Rodriguez with 19 points. Schroeder with 26 points. Oh, what he would give to have made 27 points. And you're looking at Coach Fleming there, who is no doubt will be disconsolate. There's Schroeder bent at the waist. Alex King in your screen. There's Schroeder, 26 points, 14 from the Collegian Molo. He'll never forget it. 10 from Nowitzki. Wasn't enough from the German superstar. Pleiss with 10, a good day from him. Mirotic steady with 12 for Spain. Well, on behalf of my partner, Jordan Zidek, join us for one more game to come here in Group B. This encounter, as Kevin Durant came to support the players wish to take their best to Kevin Durant as he is here in Berlin. There's Tibor Pleiss, a tearful Tibor Pleiss. And these dramatic scenes here in the Berlin arena. There's the injured Mike Zunabez in the hoodie. Well, let's say auf Wiedersehen to the German team. Our heart goes out to Dennis Schroeder, who's being consoled there as the German players walk out of this arena. And look at the fans. And George, the fans have been absolutely outstanding. Well, there it is, the conclusion of the game here as we bring Group B to a close. Join us for one more game to come in Eurobasket 2015 from Berlin.
Dennis Schroeder. Meine Damen und Herren, Switch von Nordrhein-Westfalen Court. Wir sagen Danke, Dirk Nowitzki. ...153 Spiele 3045 Punkte. Dirk Nowitzki.